When you step in this ring, you're messing with Stone Cold Steve Austin, and that's something you don't do.
The baddest man on the planet, Iron Man!
The year was 1998, and the WWE was riding the wave of what would come to be known as the Attitude Era. The company was fighting back against WCW in the Monday Night Wars, desperate to captivate audiences and take back its place at the top of the wrestling industry. While stars like The Rock and D-Generation X were rising to the forefront, one man above all embodied this era's rebellious, no-holds-barred spirit: Stone Cold Steve Austin. At this time, Austin had already captivated fans with his don't-trust-anyone attitude and no-nonsense approach to authority. Yet, despite his popularity, he hadn't yet won the WWE Championship. Fans eagerly awaited the moment when Austin would ascend to the throne, but no one could have predicted the role that a certain former boxing champion would play in making that moment legendary. But before we get to WrestleMania, let's take a step back to see how Austin and a man, known as the baddest man on the planet, would collide in one of WWE's most unforgettable moments.
You can kiss my ass. Austin does what he wants.
Austin's raising hell!
What he wants.
In 1996, Steve Austin was hired by the WWE with a rather modest expectation. He'd be a mechanic in the ring, someone who could put on great matches and help make the stars around him look even better. But Austin had other plans. Rebranding himself as Stone Cold, he dropped the formalities and created a character that fans couldn't get enough of. After winning the 1996 King of the Ring tournament, Austin's famous Austin 3:16 speech set him on a path to superstardom. Over the next 2 years, Austin's popularity soared.
I don't give a damn what they are. They're all on the list, and that's Stone Cold's list.
By early 1998, his anti-hero persona was on fire, and WWE executives knew they had a phenomenon on their hands. Austin's confrontations with WWE Chairman Vince McMahon only added fuel to the fire, creating a Stone Cold versus the System storyline that felt all too real to the fans. As Austin rose, Vince McMahon had a plan to capitalize on this momentum, one that would involve a surprise guest from the boxing world. Mike Tyson, the most famous and controversial boxer in the world, would be making an appearance on WWE Raw. Tyson, known for his ferocity in the ring and his infamous 1997 incident of biting Evander Holyfield's ear, was no stranger to the public eye. Fans were buzzing. What would happen when the baddest man on the planet entered the world of the WWE? Tyson's arrival instantly raised the stakes for the WWE's upcoming event, WrestleMania 14. With Austin positioned as the Royal Rumble winner and rightful #1 contender, it was only a matter of time before he and Tyson crossed paths. And that's exactly what happened. In one of WWE's most famous segments, Austin confronted Tyson on WWE Raw, flipping him the middle finger and provoking a shove that escalated into chaos. This moment captured mainstream attention, with news outlets around the world covering the incident. The WWE had successfully garnered worldwide attention, and Austin versus Tyson became the talk of the wrestling world. After the confrontation on Raw, the storyline intensified. Just a few weeks later, Tyson stunned fans by aligning himself with Shawn Michaels and D-Generation X, turning what many thought would be a fair showdown into a stacked deck against Austin. With Michaels and Triple H by his side, Tyson's presence seemed like a looming threat, and Austin was now up against one of the most iconic factions in WWE history.
It's going to WrestleMania!
What's gonna happen if Stone Cold gets in your way?
The stage was set for March 29th, 1998, WrestleMania 14. Fans from all over the world tuned in, many just to see what Tyson would do. Would he help Michaels retain his title? Or would Austin finally claim the gold that everyone felt he deserved? The atmosphere at the Fleet Center in Boston was electric. While other matches on the card featured stars like The Undertaker, Kane, and The Rock, everyone knew the main event was where the true fireworks would ignite. This wasn't just a wrestling match. It was Austin's chance to take the mantle as WWE's top star, and for the WWE to cement its comeback. The match began with both competitors showing signs of wear and tear. Austin's knees were a known issue, while Michaels was dealing with a severe back injury suffered in January's Royal Rumble. The pain was evident on Michaels' face, each grimace telling the story of a champion fighting through agony. Despite his pain, Michaels put on a legendary performance, every move filled with intensity and determination to retain his title. As the match reached its climax, Tyson's presence loomed over the ring, leaving fans in suspense. Would he stay loyal to Michaels and DX, or would he call it down the middle? In a shocking twist, Tyson counted the three when Austin pinned Michaels, crowning Stone Cold as the new WWE champion. The crowd erupted, and Austin celebrated his victory as Tyson delivered a knockout punch to Michaels, sealing the night with a final, unforgettable moment. WrestleMania 14 was more than just a night of great matches. It marked the beginning of a new era.
The Austin era has begun!
For the first time, Stone Cold Steve Austin stood as WWE's undisputed top star, with Tyson's involvement catapulting Austin into the mainstream spotlight. With Austin at the helm, the WWE entered a period of unprecedented success, winning the ratings war against WCW and becoming a cultural phenomenon. For Shawn Michaels, however, WrestleMania 14 marked a different kind of turning point. The severe pain from his back injury forced him into a temporary retirement after the match, and he wouldn't return to the ring for 4 years. Although Michaels would eventually make a triumphant comeback, this night symbolized the end of an era for him and the beginning of Austin's. Mike Tyson's involvement had brought an entirely new level of visibility to the WWE, validating the idea that celebrities could enhance wrestling's appeal without overshadowing its stars. His cameo would be remembered as one of the best uses of a celebrity in wrestling history.